Legion, it's Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Civilization 6 Gathering Storm in our brand new Carthage series. We have barbarians attacking us pretty much everywhere, but we have them well in hand at the moment, I think. We've managed to produce some new units in Tyre, which could help us in other military endeavors coming soon. We have just finished... Oh, nice. That's a good way to start the episode.
The attainable, the art of the next best.
So we've just unlocked political philosophy and our initial classical era government. So we can go for oligarchy, which will give us additional unit experience and additional combat strength in battle, which sounds like it might be the right way to go. But we could also go for autocracy, which would give us extra production towards wonders and extra yields for each government building and palace in a city. So this is good for our capital. I think I do want to go for oligarchy. Classical republic is good when we're like in a very peaceful situation and don't need military policies. But oligarchy is a good kind of across the board, give me a slot for everything type of government. Phoenicia adopts government by oligarchy, leading to a new political age for its citizens. Hey, the notification doesn't pop up twice anymore. That's nice. Okay, so we are going to keep double experience for recon units just for a bit. I am going to plug in conscription so that we have a reduction to our unit maintenance. Nice. That just gave us 2 more gold per turn if you didn't see that. And now you guys need to get promoted. Let's have these guys heal up, and then we're going to take out that encampment, and then the next one. First things first, though. Well, let's let this scout take care of this guy. He might get a promotion just from that. No, but he got 8 experience, so he's very close. Okay, so this settler is now mobile, as is John the Baptist. Let's go ahead and put him up there. That warrior needs to heal. We're going to bring that archer a little closer there. We're going to have that religion founded very soon. Are there any other religions yet? There are 2, Buddhism and Hinduism. Thankfully, there's still room for us. Wait, did I just see what I think I just saw? Okay, no. I thought I saw Jesuit Education for one of them, and that's always a good one to snag, a good religious belief. So before we go too much farther in this episode, one thing I want to talk about, as I mentioned, I want to go through some of the basic systems as we begin each episode. And there's some stuff that I can cover directly each time, and there's some stuff that I can just kind of talk about for a moment. We talked about the environmental effects and climate change in the last episode. Some of the other things that have been added to the game, or that one of the largest additions beyond that, is when you get all the way to the end of the game. So jumping ahead a little bit, looking at the technology tree and the civics tree, if you go all the way to the end, beyond the information age, there is now the future era. These are completely randomized technologies. They're different every time. So if you are familiar with some of the Paradox games I play on the channel, Surviving Mars has a similar mechanic as well. So the Paradox game I mean in particular is Stellaris, but like I said, Surviving Mars. And there's another example that's coming to mind, but I can't think of it right now. But randomized research options where your progress kind of depends on what the game randomly feeds to you, so it creates a different experience every time. Really, really interesting way to approach the end game, and there's lots of ways to kind of go into the near future at the end of Civilization 6. This is largely, not entirely, but largely an endgame focused expansion pack. So it's really nice that they've added those new future technologies, and I look forward to getting to them, but of course they're a ways off. So our archer is promotable. That's good to know. Do we want to give you garrison or volley? I think I'm likely to have this. I think I'm going to go on the offense. I would rather give them the bonus that's going to apply no matter where they are. All right, so let's scroll back here. Trajan is ahead of us in culture. We need to make sure that doesn't stay the case for long. We're going to go for military tradition so that we can finally unlock flanking and support combat bonuses, which we don't actually have yet. Yeah, we need all of you guys just to heal up for a turn. And then this settler, I don't know, like, I kind of want to settle up here and get close to Halong Bay. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start moving the settler up there, because that's a really good spot, even for a potential... I could put a... Ooh. Could we put a canal there? Hang on. I'm not sure. I think the canal has to be connected to the city. A district built on flat land to connect 2 bodies of water, or a body of water to a city center. I think we can build a canal there. So if we... This is a Plains Hills tile. It's really good It wouldn't count as a coastal city, so it wouldn't have full loyalty. But we could have another coastal city nearby, like the one we want to put near Halong Bay, which could be on those rice tiles, which would help it grow really fast. Oh, man. I really like that idea. We're going to send the settler there. It's going to take them probably the entire episode to get there, but we're going to do that. All right, we're going to keep that bireme just hanging out. Alexander wants to open borders. I'm going to say no. That will provide him additional intelligence on my civilization, and I don't want him to have that.
Creating a lasting legacy, because bronze will last for thousands of years.
All right, so now we know where iron is. The question is, do we have any nearby? Yes, we do. We have some near Tyre. And it's in... Oh my god, it's in range. That is fantastic news. So we have both a source of horses and a source of iron from the get-go. Right away. That's amazing. All right, I need that slinger to get promoted, but before anything else happens, let's get the scout up here. We need to bring this archer around because the horsemen have started to arrive down this direction. Slightly annoying because I wanted to go ahead and take this guy out, but given that we're settling back here, we might not have to worry about barbarians too much. It's a little dicey because we're not sending an escort with that settler, but we'll see what happens. We need all of our units to finish off the barbarian horseman horde at the moment. So, irrigation? I mean, yeah, the cocoa and the... Yeah, definitely. Irrigation. Not that we need it yet. Well, yeah, that's the thing. We don't need it yet. It's better probably to go for the water mill so that we can have that and the heavy chariot as well. I haven't built a quarry yet. We'll have the ability very soon. But I want to go for masonry because there's a chance with some of these desert tiles near me, I might... Remind me. Must be built on desert without hills. Okay, so we will not be able to build the pyramids in Tyre. That makes me sad. If we were to get a city over here, we could potentially build the pyramids, but I still want my walls, right? Is that the very next thing I want to research, or do I want the wheel first? Yeah, since we know we're not going to get the pyramids, let's go for the wheel. Okay, now... I need another settler. We need to keep moving with this, but I've mentioned that I need a builder to repair and also clear some stuff. We're going to get that stone. Yeah, that could be a potential quarry for us, but I would rather clear it so that we can have space for that district, as I've been mentioning. Oh, wait, no, we already have a builder. That's right. Already had one going. So with that in mind, I'll go ahead and get the granary up and running. I think we can clear that in the next turn. I'm not scared of expansion. I'm just surrounded by barbarians. You jackass. Leave me alone. Okay, John the Baptist. Found a religion, please. Okay, we are going to use... For Carthage, or for Phoenicia, rather, I like these two, the custom religion icons, the most. I think I slightly prefer, just because of the brighter color, I think I slightly prefer, even though the elephant is a little bit more thematically appropriate. Yeah, see, for Carthage, that's so meaningful to use the elephant, though. Ah, the historian me just won. Okay, so the lion's a little bit prettier, but we're just going to say the Phoenicians followed a polytheistic variety of Canaanism, or the Canaanite faith. So... you can say that, or we can just say, you know what, let's keep it simple. Confirm. All right, so this is our founder belief. Jesuit education is almost overwhelmingly what I get every time. Extra amenities in cities with 2 specialty districts. So that's a district that's dedicated to a certain yield. So science, culture, gold, production, those are specialty districts where you can put a specialist citizen to work. Yeah, let's say Jesuit education. I mean, these other ones are nice, but being able to just purchase campuses and theater square district buildings outright is such an amazing ability. And then beyond that, because we are playing on Emperor difficulty, it can be nice to have some combat bonuses from your religion. Defender of the Faith, for instance. Also like the idea of culture bombing adjacent tiles when completing a holy site. That could help us with Halong Bay. Yeah, let's go for Defender of the Faith. This is our first time playing. Yeah, I know, we weren't the first to found a religion, unfortunately. But yeah, let's do that. +2 era score. And we can... Oh, that's right. In order to clear this, I need... I need to research masonry. Oh, crap. Crappy crap. All right, well, we're going to move the builder over here then and repair that encampment. We'll get to that eventually. That's a long ways away. It's going to take a second to get there. We definitely have some horsemen coming to pay us a visit, which is more than a little frustrating. You are on a hill, so that gives you a combat advantage. I kind of am tempted to move this warrior across to one of these tiles. We have plains woods here, which would provide a combat advantage. And just make them a little bit safer from getting ambushed. I kind of like the idea of maybe backing up into this territory if I have to, just while I have these units in play and the archer not nearby. They've definitely got me on the ropes a little bit, credit where due. But I have this archer too, so maybe I'll just keep them in place and kick their asses. So, yeah, I'll tell you what, we're going to use this scout to help the settler get out that direction. Every fiber of my being wants to attack that scout with this warrior, but I'm going to keep them fortified. Because I feel like the horses are going to hit them next. Yes, help me with my barbarians. Because there's 3 horsemen. Good God. This is not funny. Not funny, game. I already dealt with 1 horseman encampment. You spawned another one even closer to my city.
Is being the only one who knows you're afraid.
Indeed. Alright, so we just got the cavalry production bonus policy, if we wanted to use it. And we have, finally, flanking and support combat bonuses, which is very, very nice. We also got a promotion for this unit. So extra movement, probably one of the best things to do for early game warfare. I love that they added that promotion. Let's upgrade you to an archer. I'm going to keep that archer there, because if I move them up to the front, especially if these horsemen see them and try to attack them, I'd rather they just be ready and in position. And I have to keep an eye on that settler. It's moving around a little bit erratically. I think I will go for mysticism just for that extra envoy. And what do we just finish? We just finished military tradition, that's right. So we didn't get an envoy from that, sadly. Alright, this warrior needs to come out and join the fray. You can repair that tile. I'm so glad that doesn't use a charge. We can still try and be nice with Rome. I can give him my extra amber, and maybe that will make him less inclined to be a dick and conquer more cities out this direction. Maybe. We'll see. Let's have this warrior continue to stay fortified. We'll see what the barbarian horsemen do. Holy mother of God. Alright, so 1 horseman's down. We have some help coming in, which is very welcome. Wow. Alright, so this warrior belonging to... Who is this? Bandar Brune is getting schooled. Now we can move these archers up. I kind of want you to heal first, but you're one of my strongest units, so I don't want you to heal first. I don't like that the scout isn't full health, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And have that warrior remain fortified, have you remain fortified, and I think I do... I'm a little bit nervous about you, buddy. What do you think you're doing? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and improve that second amber. It's not going to help us with amenities, but it does give us a trade opportunity. So, all right, buddy. Do we want to play nice with you or with Alexander is the question. Because the one I don't play nice with is the one that I might eventually conquer. And I kind of want a punic war with Rome. So you know what? Let's grin and bear it and send a delegation. Well, you don't want a delegation. Maybe you'll accept the delegation if I offer you a nice luxury resource. What would you give me for this? Ooh. Really? 5 gold per turn for 30 turns? You know what? Let's make this even more favorable for him. I'll be nice. Let's reduce that slightly so that he's a little bit more inclined not to be a jerk. And we'll accept that deal. Interesting. So This is a new feature in Gathering Storm. Diplomatic favor is a currency that is used by the World Congress, if you want to think of it that way. And basically, Rome is trying to get me to give up my diplomatic favor. They have a bunch of it. They're offering to open their borders. Of course, mine are already open to him. And give me horses and some gold for any favor that I want to give them. I'm going to refuse. I don't want to give Rome more power than they already have. It seems like they have a lot. All right, this warrior... Oh, survived. Very good. All right, so this guy's about to get shot. This is actually kind of fun. This is going quite well, this particular barbarian encampment. I just want to be able to settle a city soon-ish down in this direction to where we don't have to continue to deal with these jerks. I think I'll probably settle on one of these tiles. Most likely this one. No, this one. Yeah, Plains Hills. We'll have the elephants nearby as well. All right, so you, again, need to get shot. We'll have you stand up on those hills. You get behind them. This warrior is ready to move forward slightly. And I will go ahead and hit these guys to reduce their attack power. And it looks like we are close to being able to clear the encampment for good. All right, so I need to clear that before I can build my district, but one thing I definitely can do in the meantime, because I know I'm going to have a campus there. Is there anywhere else that's going to be more advantageous as a campus building spot? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and build the government. Well, actually, you know what? We could do the government plaza there, and it would boost both of my districts. That's even better. So let's put the campus right next door, and it'll be the same result. Hey. Okay, so we have an additional envoy. Do we want to move towards suzerain status with any city-states, or do we want to get an envoy with Granada so we have a production bonus? I think I do want that, just to have that basic bonus to help keep up with the AI. Seems like a good idea to me. All right, I'm actually going to have these units travel together, and they're going to move towards that tile. Be there in 6 turns. We are still keeping an eye on that encampment. We are going to get some air score for clearing this encampment. That's going to be nice. And this one as well, actually. I think we'll get a bonus since these are both fairly close. Is it 6 tiles they have to be? I think it's 6, and they are both definitely within 6. All right, let's have the weaker of the 2 archers get some experience. Let's have this warrior earn his promotion. Ooh, okay, we're going to send this warrior down to support. And then just to, well, no, I'm going to have that archer fortify there, because if they spawn another horseman right now, that archer's dead. I don't want to be too, yeah, let's do that, just to play it super safe. Okay, see, I want the production that I'm getting from this. Why don't we go ahead and build a mine out there? Or even better, yeah, that's what we'll do. I'm going to send the builder towards that iron, and in just a second, we will have enough gold to purchase that tile. So the support bonus probably helped that combat a little bit.
Turns slowly, but it turns.
Indeed. Lorne Michaels. So we now have access to the watermill and the heavy
Mysticism
chariot.
Is the mistake
Oh,
of an
finished both.
accidental and individual symbol for a universal one.
All right, so change policies. Double experience for recon units. Do we still want that, or do we want the combat strength bonus versus barbarians? We don't necessarily need it at this point. We're doing okay. Extra production in all cities, and production towards settlers, which we need to take advantage of that. We haven't done too much with that policy yet, I admit. Okay, you are promotable. Let's give you commando as well, and we are going to, let's see, how do we want to do this? Let's have this warrior move here, this archer move here, and finish off that spearman. Not quite a promotion, sadly. Okay, so we are getting very close to being able to build a Kothon, and I think I do want to go ahead and go for this. As much as I want irrigation, I know, well, we need masonry, though. For our, yeah. Like, the Kothon could help us secure a golden age in the next age. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And that's gonna, yeah, all right. We need that first and foremost. Indecision, I know. All right, so we're gonna go for drama and poetry so we can unlock the Theater Square district. And our next envoy, who do we want to move towards suzerain status with? Builders can make monasteries. We could potentially get some era score bonus if we're the first with Armagh, so let's try that. All right, which one of you is closer to a promotion? Neither of you, really. It's okay. Boom. All right, we now officially have iron income, and our knowledge of ironworking has increased considerably. All right, and with that in mind, mine era score for clearing the danger on the doorstep of Tyre. And now that that is done, we are going to do a couple of things. We're going to move these units back this direction. We need to get you... Why did you go over there? That doesn't make any sense. I'm going to have to move these guys one tile at a time. Because I think what's happening is there are other units, maybe from Granada, that are blocking them. So they change their course and end up taking longer than they need to. Which is really frustrating, to be completely honest about it. Now, I want to build a quarry badly. I could build one on top of the stone and then remove it, and that would give me the boost. But that would be... I don't know. Rather just wait. All right, let's go ahead and get these guys up here. We will need to take care of that scout. Okay, never mind. Well, maybe I'll keep this warrior down here just in case any other encampments spawn. You guys move one freaking tile at a time. So frustrating. I mean, it's alright, it's just, I understand why it's happening, but it's still like, really guys? Come on. Yeah, I really wish we had that boost, but there hasn't been anything else nearby that we could build a quarry on. If we had another stone nearby that we didn't want to clear, it would be a different story. Alright, we are almost there to our new city. Very excited about that. Let's have this archer heal for a bit. Alright. Plowing through some turns, moving to turn 60 soon. We have enough faith to get a library outright in our new campus, so let's do that. We can't quite do anything, or do a new district yet, so I think the best thing to do will be to build a trader, given that we're about to have our first new city. The fact that we're over 50 turns in and we don't have a second city yet is thoroughly annoying. Oh hey, we found the quadrireme. Finally. It's going to be a long time before we can build the canal there, but it's a nice advantage to have. Alright, yeah, you heal up. You keep moving. You get on the front line. You... Nice. Okay, you're now boxed in. Alexander is willing to open his borders. He wants all of my diplomatic favor, all of my iron, and he's going to give me 1 horse, 3 gold per turn for 30 turns, and 4 gold. No. Notice, by the way, they changed the position of the accept and refuse buttons. That's across the board. Same is true for... Machu Picchu's been built. Same is true for completing spy missions, etc. All right, let's move you there. We'll have a city very soon. Oh, I'm excited about this. These guys are going to get schooled. All right, I'm going to go ahead and move you. You're healthy enough. Say goodnight. Now, we could potentially free Kumasi from Rome. That's one thing we could do with our Punic War and gain a lot of diplomatic favor for that. If we want to play, maybe angle towards a diplomatic victory later in the game. I actually didn't think about that. That's really lucky that the scouts survived that. All right, so faster movement in woods and rainforest, absolutely. And we are going to found the first settlement on Laurasia. Oh, that's right. It's not on our same continent. That is the first tile, I think, of Laurasia, come to think of it. Yeah, that's the tile that we spotted when we were first naming Laurasia. And I thought the continent was named Breathtaking for a split second. Like, what's happening? So, because we're in a golden age, we can use faith to purchase builders. That actually could be used to justify going ahead and, well, we're one turn away from it now, so it doesn't matter. But, let's see. I think I want the monument here first, so we can have the additional culture per turn. Governor title, yup. 20% growth in the city, and your trade routes ending here provide +2 food to their starting city. So that's going to be very helpful to have, because we're going to have LPQE. I love that city name, by the way, because the channel hashtag for the longest time, you know, obviously one of the most common 4-letter abbreviation that's associated with Rome is SPQR, the Senate and the People of Rome. But given that this is a Let's Play channel and the abbreviation for Let's Play is LP, I kind of did a tongue-in-cheek thing a while back and started using the hashtag LPQR, and there's a city named LPQY. I'm just kind of tempted to rename it, but we're not playing as Rome, so I'm not going to do that. It is funny, though. So let's get this warrior up that direction. Move you here. We are almost ready to start attacking. It's just that we're going to need the warrior in front of the archer, really. That's the thing.
Each of us is carving a stone, erecting a column, or cutting a piece of stained glass in the construction of something much bigger than ourselves.
All right, so we can now harvest stone, and we are definitely going to... Oh, there it is. Harvest resource. We're going to get 54 production for that. I will go ahead and select a project first. We could start the Oracle. We could put the Oracle right here. That would be kind of a nice place to have the Oracle, out on this peninsula. We have plenty of production from other sources and other hills that we can use to improve. So this would be a great place to have it, I think. Now let's do it. 16 tiles. The Oracle, of course, if you're unfamiliar. Patronage of great people costs 25% less faith. Districts in the city provide +2 great people points of their type. For example, great writer points from the Theater Square district. Must be built on hills. So, very handy for earning great people, which can help you throughout the game. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and harvest this resource. That gave us 4 turns towards the Oracle. And that will now be a lot easier to obtain. I do want to go ahead and snag irrigation. Well, no, let's go for celestial navigation first, because now it's just 5 turns away. We've got the boost for it, and that's 1 turn sooner that we can start a Kothon potentially in Tyre, if that works out. All right, so you need to move to Lipqui. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm just going to keep calling it random things until I can actually think of what to call it. All right, we're going to switch the position of those units before we advance. And I want to eliminate this barbarian encampment before we're done here. So, switch. Yeah, I really want those horses soon-ish. It would be good to have this unit near here. That would prevent, since we would have visibility of the map, that would prevent barbarians from spawning in that region. Okay, so I'm going to I'll tell you what, let's have you heal for a bit, and then we're going to put them on the coastline and have them start attacking the quadrireme. So the quadrireme can't harass my brand new city. All right, thankfully this is a land trade route. We're going to begin the route. Our knowledge of currency has advanced considerably. This game is going pretty well so far. I'm enjoying this immensely. Hopefully you guys are too. I've dispatched a trade delegation bearing gifts of the finest wine and olive oil. Your delegation is most welcome. You want all of my iron. Or not all of it, most of it. And they're going to open their borders to me. No, sorry. Hey, we've had a flood of the Struma River near Granada by the Halong Bay. So there's our first natural disaster of the series. Rising waters overflow the banks of the river and spill into the land beyond. So it'll show you down here what the effects of the flood were and what severity of the disaster in general. So it might be a volcano that erupted, might be a storm that's giving certain bonuses. Aw, damn it. Are you serious? Who built it? Okay, well, that sucks. Well, we don't have access to the Oracle anymore, so I guess I will go ahead and just use that free production I gave myself to build ancient walls instead. Nice to have. We have had a wonder stolen from us, and I'm salty. That would have been nice. Now we're going to have to conquer somebody to get it. Woe is me. Whatever will we do? Alright, we're going to have that warrior hang out there. Again, just to kind of keep an eye on this settlement spot. Got a Plains Hills tile that is looking for some love. Your knowledge of engineering has advanced considerably. Good. Why don't we have you fortify for a bit? And our archers can start firing on this guy and stop harassing this warrior. I was thinking maybe we would finish this barbarian encampment off before the episode ends, but I need to wrap this recording. So, let's see here. Let's do a settler. That's what we need. We're a little bit behind on city founding. We need to get our cities up and running. Surprise, surprise, they're attacking my archer on the coast.
The poets have been mysteriously silent on the subject of cheese.
Alright, let's give these guys a good salvo before we end here. And let's have the warrior step up to the edge of this encampment as well. Good, promotion available for that archer. That's great news. I will stop this one here, and the next one we're going to finish off these barbarians, which I was hoping to finish off before we finished, but I've got to get an episode uploaded in, well, within 45 minutes. So, yeah, we got to do that. And then hopefully we'll have a new city down here on this Plains Hills coastal tile, which is a great location for our third city. And we'll keep expanding in this direction as well. We're probably going to, I believe I already have, yes, our settler production bonus is still in effect. So we're going to use that to full effect, especially once we have some additional cities to do it, and continue to expand as Carthage fairly rapidly, because we don't have much of a choice given these barbarians keep me occupied for the first few episodes. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes for the first several are coming out every day at 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.